To the other label, you know what I'm saying, man? We back with another episode on the podcast. This is episode 22. Yeah. Episode 22. 22 consecutive weeks of sitting in front of a camera and talking about things. May be relevant for you, may not be relevant. But it be relevant enough to speak on it. So what's up? You know what I'm saying? How you doing, Horatio?
I'm doing good. Sponsored by Zanny's, of course.
Like always.
Like always, you see the bottle. I'm doing cool. Just chilling, of course. You know my answer.
This is a new month. So this is the fifth month. Literally the fifth month of the year.
May.
Yeah, it's the fifth month of the year. So how was, you know what I'm saying, the monthly mental checkups, you know what I'm saying? The mental checkups and the physical checkups. How was your mental in April?
My mental? Ooh.
You can't use the word chilling. I'm tired of that word. You can't use that word no more.
I knew I was going to say that.
That shit is dead.
Let's think of another word. It's been, dang, what's a good word? Like, how do you say? I can't say patient because I can't say my month was patient. I was being patient that month.
Okay.
It was a patient month. Right?
It's called
a slow month. That's what it was. It was a very slow month for me.
Okay. What's the word for that? Patient. He said patience. When you show patience, you was waiting. It was a waiting month.
Wakeful.
Yeah, waiting. You know what I'm saying? Like you showed your patience. Your patience. That month mentally. So you mentally was patient.
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
How come? What you was waiting for?
This job.
Oh, okay. So you waiting for a particular job?
Yes. Or this test, not this job. This test for this job.
And then once you get that test, obviously, we already talked about it, but how does it feel to be patient for a whole month?
Just some days. I mean, it's cool. It's not that bad.
No?
No, it's not that bad, I guess. It's chill, I guess. Like I said, that's why I say I be chilling. Yeah, it's pretty chill.
It is?
Yeah. Some days it'd be like,
How you occupy your time? Because you see how I do it.
No, I see how you do it. I be chilling, smoke, tend to do the things that whatever I have to do. You know, the normal things that I have to do.
And what are those?
Take care of my dogs, clean up, normal shit like that.
Oh, just regular chore type
Regular
shit.
shit.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, and then you don't be outside a lot, do you?
Yeah, so no. Not what do you mean by outside?
Like, you don't be, what's the right word to say?
Activities?
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's dinner repetitive days.
Yeah, I guess you could say that. There's times when I go do things.
Is it?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
What was the last things you've done?
I just went to my dad's. So I guess that was the most recent thing. Was that the most recent thing I did? I guess the most recent thing I did was go just last Saturday. I went to my dad's little softball game.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, it was college or tournament. My fault. That shit was tiring actually, all the way out there in Hayward.
Oh, it was in Hayward? That's not that bad.
No, yeah, it was not that bad.
Yeah, nah, usually he be talking about he be like going to sack.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
That's supposed to be this weekend, this Saturday.
Out the way. So his dad really be athletic in his 40s. Or he's 50s now. 56. Yeah, he be athletic in his 50s. So that's pretty dope that you got the dad that's still athletic in his 50s. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's actually crazy. But it's softball, though.
Yeah.
He probably don't run to that first base that fast.
Nah,
he be moving?
Yeah, he got some speed on him.
He be moving?
He big and he got speed on him.
Like, so when he hit it, a line drive, he be taking off running full speed? Or
not full speed. You don't have to. It's softball.
Uh-oh.
You don't have to. Like, everybody 50 years old, bro. He knows that most of the people that he playing against is in worse shape than him. Most of the time, he hits it out the shit, my nigga. Most of the time.
Oh, really?
But if it's not out the shit, yeah, he'll hustle. Like, if it's like a little liner and it's going to be a close one, he'll hustle, yeah.
And when they throw the softball, it's just a little toss underhand?
When they pitch it, yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So it's like, it's easy hits. That's what I'm saying. Like,
it's way easier than the baseball, yeah.
Yeah?
Yeah, but...
Because, like, I'm saying, like, they put a speed on that thing, or they try to mix it up.
You'd be surprised that they do have change-ups and curves. You'd be surprised.
Okay, so they do that.
Yes, they do. But it's just, obviously, the ball ain't coming at you at 90 miles per hour.
Yeah, and it's a bigger ball.
Yeah, it's a big green ball, yeah.
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 That is crazy. Baseball is a small white ball.
Mm-hmm.
Like, the size of your hand.
Mm-hmm.
And you're supposed to hit this.
Not smaller than that. It's probably like, the size of your palm of your hand.
Yeah, the palm of your hand.
Yeah.
Like, you could...
Softball is probably the size of your hand.
Yeah. Like, your whole hand ain't gripping on hold.
Like,
Yeah, the softball, fingers ain't touching.
Yeah.
Your fingers ain't touching.
Yeah. But yeah, he be out there blasting that.
But in baseball, So you imagine he was a demon probably in baseball.
That's what he says.
That's what he say?
That's what they say.
That's what they say?
Yeah.
That's unfortunate that they don't have like no stories or no videos of that.
Nah, he got one picture of him in a newspaper.
Oh, really?
Young. Yeah. I guess he said he was like 12. I swear that nigga got a mustache. He said he was 12 or 13 or something like that. He got a mustache. I was like, no way. And he was like, yo. I'm like, oh, no way he was 12, 13. I was like, y'all niggas was built different if he was 12
Nah,
13.
he was built different.
Nah, I mean, he is, though.
He was built different. Yeah. But you know what I'm saying? He ain't stick to course, I see.
I mean, yeah.
And stay the baseball route. They put him in the newspaper, bro. You ever been in the newspaper?
I have, too.
You been in the newspaper twice?
Yeah.
So I guess you ain't fall far from the tree. The apple ain't fall far from the tree. You hit the newspaper, too. I ain't never hit the newspaper.
I don't know how.
I ain't never hit the newspaper.
I wasn't even that wrong.
You wasn't?
Nah.
If they put you in there, I guess you had to look.
Yeah, I guess so. I remember I shoot the layup like that.
And
twice. Both of them.
Did they mention your name like in like some statistics and stuff too, like the ratio, or they just said that's the ratio?
The ratio going up for a layup or something like that.
Oh, okay, that's tough.
Yeah, it was cool. Or it'll say like our playoff record or whatever.
Oh, okay.
It was a playoff game most likely.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, that was back junior year.
Yeah. I mean, all right, but besides that, how you been physically?
Bruh, I don't know. How do I answer that?
Oh,
look, yo.
That's a good question. It don't seem like too much muscle went away, but
my muscle don't go away. But besides, I mean, obviously, my lungs is probably shot right now, my nigga.
But I feel like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people's lungs been shot, bro. Like, I ain't been talking to, but I ask people, like, when they got the vape, this is a question I've been asking. Like, when you start, you know what I'm saying? When you get that habit? When you pick that habit up? I've been hanging around with that boy, Ben. He got me talking like that. When you pick that habit up? But, so I asked him, like, when they get into smoking and vaping and smoking weed, bro, they be like, I was vaping since I was
way before me.
Sophomore.
Yeah.
Sophomore. I'm like, all right, how you afford that? One person told me they got internships and they was getting like $2,000, and that's how they afforded they addiction, not addiction, but their habit. Mm-hmm. And then from there, it just went on to weed. They said, hey, they ain't stopped smoking since there wasn't a sophomore, bro. Mm-hmm. Same with the other person.
People that's before that.
Yeah.
Like, I know a couple people that like
consistently.
6th grade, 7th grade, 8th grade, bro. Like, for real.
You know what I'm saying? So your lungs ain't that shot compared to them people. And they still do it all day. Like,
all day. I don't be vaping like that.
I don't even want to touch that vape. That shit's scary, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way 100. That shit's scary, bro. Like, they be on that shit like they be tripping like damn near about to pull sheets up.
If they fiend.
Like, where my vape at? Where my vape
it's
at?
An addiction. It's just another addiction.
Like, that shit is crazy. You think that shit attractive? How you feel? I mean, you do it. Like, but in terms of women, when they always vape and they do that little search.
I don't think it's attractive. I don't think it's unattractive.
You don't think it's unattractive, bro?
Addicted to something.
I be like, that shit ain't cool. Yeah. Looking at it now, I be like, damn, that's kind of like it's kind of, for me as of recently, been like a smirk. Like, damn, you addicted to them? You can't stop smoking them? You can't stop smoking.
What happens when you get pregnant?
They say they still smoke it when they.
I see people that still smoke it.
Yeah, the nicotine, when they pregnant.
Yeah, I know somebody that was smoking weed while they was pregnant.
Who? Or you ain't gotta say a name.
I say that.
Yeah, that's a bad question. How'd the baby turn out?
Perfectly fine.
Okay.
And she smoked weed the whole pregnancy.
The whole pregnancy?
Yeah, like she cheap.
Yeah, that's insane. Like, I wouldn't want to get with a woman like that.
No, I wouldn't. It'd be
but they say it's supposed to make you stop, but obviously it make that person stop. So how certain is that fact?
Can't be that certain.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah, so it's like, so if you get a woman that, I mean, I'm not trying to play everybody under the bus, but there's something to think about. Like, when you get with a woman and you get her, like, you want to know their habits too. Like, you gonna be able to stop that? You gonna be able to stop that? Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but then it's also like, not to be a controlling nigga, but like, you also gotta have some control in that household, like, nigga.
But then they gonna always, bruh. Let me say something real quick. We was the most controlling household for my grandma, right? Mm. About them green smoothies. Yeah. We used to make Nanny drink them green smoothies. Jenny, drink Jenny, drink a green smoothie. Drink a green smoothie.
Yeah. Like,
bruh, you know that's the most controlling environment, right? Mm. You know she used to go behind her back and pour it out in the sink?
Did she?
Yes. So that's what I'm saying is, even in the most controlling environment, if they don't want to do it, they're going to still find a way not to do it. She used to hide donuts in the cabinet and forget about them.
I believe it.
So then a couple months later, it's a donut in the cabinet.
But that's the difference, though. That's your nanny and his mom. That's not your girl. She gotta listen. Like, that's crazy to say, but she gotta listen to me.
I don't think they gonna. I don't think. But they humans.
I get it. But they gotta know the consequences of what's gonna happen if I catch you doing this.
True. So what's the consequence gonna be then? You gonna leave her, but then she got your baby?
Never mind. I forgot it was on the podcast. I was gonna say it's crazy. It is what it is.
So you gonna leave her? Like, what you gonna do? What's the consequence?
Break it is gonna be like, look, you gonna stop smoking this? Simple as that.
So you gonna get forceful, not like forceful hands on, but you're gonna like try to. But like that's still, I think they're gonna do what they're gonna do. So
I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think you could put as much force as possible, but they're gonna end up doing what they want to do at the end of the day.
Well, if she loved you and that baby, she would stop. Simple as that.
You think so?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah.
I think just be careful. Like, if you get a woman that smoke heck of weed
and needs it.
Some women needs it?
I mean, it's everybody need, not everybody, but a lot of the people that are addicted to whatever they are addicted to need it.
No, but because some people just smoke. Like, for instance, they smoke. Like, how would you know, like, oh, dang, like, she dang near like can't stop smoking? How would you notice that? Like in your life in dealing with drugs?
Because I know how it is. I'll tell.
That's what I'm saying. Like me too. Like you know what I'm saying. I don't know.
Yeah. So first off, wake up and smoke. If she has to wake up and smoke, vow. Like
that's a sign.
That's already wake up and smoke before you eat every time. Like you have to smoke before you eat.
Like you have to smoke before you eat.
There's people like that.
Okay.
I have to smoke before you eat.
Okay.
Now, I get an urge, but I don't have to smoke before I eat.
Okay.
I for sure have urge like, damn, I want to smoke because I know this food gonna taste good. But people, they're like, oh, I'm not hungry. If they don't have a wood throughout the whole day, they will not eat. I promise you. I promise you.
You serious?
I swear to God.
How you got personal experience with it? Yeah. That's actually crazy to me.
Not yes, 100%.
Okay, so those are the two signs. So if she wake up and have to smoke, or is off this smoking?
I feel like you could take that out and just say, just throw that one sign right there, my nigga.
If she has to smoke before she eat,
yeah.
Dang. So then that's like I probably shouldn't have a kid with her.
Yeah, because I wouldn't say that, because that's crazy to say. Like, because who knows? Maybe she's strong enough to stop that.
Yeah, that it is true. Who knows? But you don't want to take chances with your kid. But then you also said that you had a person that you know in your life that smoked the whole pregnancy and her kid was cool. But then why would you even want to take that chance?
No, you don't want to take that chance.
So it's like that's all I'm looking at. Like
I see what you're saying.
It's like so don't be so if you notice that sign and you get her pregnant and she's smoking while pregnant, don't be surprised.
Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
You also gotta know her antics as well.
All right, so then what would you compound that sign with?
Like, for instance...
She goes to the gym, maybe, or...
No, like, just, you can see that she on her shit. She's able to stop, as long as she ain't addicted. Simple as that.
But you just said...
With a mix of addicted? I don't know.
No, I'm talking about, like, you just said, like, before she eat. She has to smoke before she eat.
Yeah.
So is that, like, what
can... Like, make a combo of that to still want to have that baby?
Yeah. Like, you know, or it's like, yeah,
just a done deal. I don't know how I feel about that.
So like, because you
never messed with a woman
that was that deep.
Yeah, I don't know.
Me neither.
I don't know.
I don't know either. But that is definitely an interesting thought. Maybe y'all got the answer to that question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Thinking about it, I can't think of it at all. Like I was just like, I noticed it, be like, probably if it happens, it happens. But I probably should be careful and be a little protective. But that's the thing, I'm a freaky frog. That's the only problem, bruh. I be trying to do it too much. I probably have to like chillax on hanging with her, bruh. That goes some real stuff.
But I think he's thinking too deep. I think most women, like a majority of women, will cut that shit off.
Okay.
Sure.
Like, you think so?
A majority of women will cut that shit out.
Okay.
I think so.
Okay.
That's what I think.
You think so?
Yeah.
But people, you know what I'm saying? There be crack babies out there too.
It's some women that's real different that don't give a damn. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they don't give a damn.
Really?
Yeah, of course.
That shit crazy to me.
Yeah, I mean, what, different personalities? That's all. It is.
Yeah, that shit insane because it's like, sheesh. But I just had to point that out right there. That's like, so that's a sign though. If they gotta smoke before they eat,
yeah,
that shit crazy. You say they do it to make food taste good?
No, that's why I do it.
Okay.
They do it just because they feel like they're not hungry unless they smoke.
You serious?
Yeah.
That shit sound crazy.
Yeah.
So they like their receptors is fried.
I guess so. You could say that.
Bro, I was talking to somebody. They said people really get fried, nigga. Like brain fried, nigga, off of the drugs. Like
can be
fried,
yes,
nigga. Like you a different
vegetable.
Yeah, they're a different person.
Yes.
Bruh, I didn't know that.
Yes.
Like they
drugs
get
can do that
fried.
too. I mean, obviously the hard
Perma fried. He
drugs.
said perma fried.
Hard drugs. Yes.
That shit crazy.
Yes, right.
That shit
You know,
crazy.
like people like do like coke, they lose like senses like inside and like all that shit. Yeah, like, they start losing that shit all inside of there.
Really?
Yeah, from doing so much coke. Yes, shit's crazy. They burn the whatever that shit is inside of your nose.
Yeah, no, that shit crazy, bro.
Yeah.
Like I didn't know that you could really get fried, bro. Like obviously you could, but like I don't got no drug experience. Like, you know what I'm saying? Nobody around me did drugs. And if they did do drugs, I wasn't really exposed to them. And I'm still not exposed to nobody doing drugs. You know what I'm saying? Like, the most people do in my friend group smoke weed. They ain't doing no sniffing or popping pills or nothing.
No, I ain't got nobody like in my friend group or nothing like that. But
Yeah.
I grew up all around that shit, bro. I see it.
You seeing it?
Yeah, I did.
Like, for instance, our friend, he was like, bro, if I see a woman do any type of certain drugs, it's over with. Oh, you a weirdo.
Automatically.
You got that same opinion?
Yeah, I see a bitch do a little sniffy sniff, it's over with. I promise you that much, nigga. It's over with. I promise you. Cut off. Easy. That pretty much any hard drug, bro.
And why you say no? Why you say cut off immediately?
Because the consequence, you don't want to live damn near. If you're doing them hard drugs like that, bro, and you know the consequences from them crazy hard drugs. No.
Really? Having a friend though.
Having a friend.
No. Like a guy friend, not like a friend that does it.
I mean,
You hanging out with them?
I don't want to like. I'm a distance myself if they. It depends, because we know somebody.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. That's why I pointed it out.
Now, of course, we can still be homies for sure. I'm not gonna look at you differently either, but it's just like you gotta chill out, bro. That's how I feel. Just chill out, bro. Like I can't really be with you when you're on that because I ain't on that.
Okay, so you just gonna distance yourself.
Yeah.
That's what it's gonna be, distance.
Yeah.
Okay, that makes
If we
sense.
chilling, we can't do none of that.
Yeah.
I mean, obviously, you can't do none of that around me because I'm cool.
Yeah, you're gonna be like, nah.
Yeah, it's just a different vibe. Yeah, you throw the vibe off.
Yeah, I ain't never been around. I've been around like probably one woman that did it.
Yeah.
But I ain't never really got too much experience with somebody sniffing like that. And if they do, they ain't tell me they was sniffing.
Now sniffing, yeah. I was just talking about drugs.
Or popping pills. I've been
Yeah, I was
around
talking
popping
about-
pills
I was talking
too,
about
though.
Pills and all.
I've been around popping pills.
Sniffing, yeah. I know. So yeah.
They get. It's like they don't really be caring. They start popping them pills. They be lit. They be lit. They bapping cars. They don't even be tripping, bro. It be like a disassociation with reality.
Yeah, no, that's all.
That
it's
shit
like,
crazy.
So what? A lot of them are painkillers, bro. It's not to numb their physical pain. It's emotional and mental pain that they're going through, and that's
Really?
what it numbs. You don't feel no emotions on those things.
Yeah, I read in my book about why people do that shit, and basically said the exact same thing. They can't handle that shit. But that shit is crazy in the sense of like, because I have no experience with it besides like the love shit. You know what I'm saying? With the woman I was rocking with, that was on it. For me, it wasn't like a complete cutoff. You could still do your little drugs and shit. Just I ain't doing it. You know what I'm saying?
I can't be with a woman that does that. Hell no. You
Okay.
saying you can have a relationship with a woman that does
Yeah, I can still be cool with her.
I can't have a relationship with a woman that does those.
Okay, but what's the difference between that and then the guy friend?
This is a person that when I'm in a relationship, this is a person I want to spend my life with.
Oh no, we're not talking about that type of relationship.
Oh.
But I don't know. But I don't take my relationships that serious.
Yeah, see, that's the issue.
Yeah, like I'm so serious. Like,
Yeah,
I
we
don't
looking
take
at
it.
relationships
Yeah,
differently. Now, if it's just like, I see what you're saying, a little fuck buddy or whatever, or a friend with benefits.
Yeah,
okay, it is what it is. Obviously, you
Yeah.
ain't even my bitch.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Now, if it's my female, oh hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no.
Yeah, that shit. Yeah.
Not the woman, the shit.
Yeah. He said, get that shit out of there. But for me, could I? I'd be like, I couldn't see myself getting that close with somebody like that anyway. I'm gonna keep it all the way 1,000. I can't see myself getting in that.
Now, my thing is this though: what you like locking in with a woman, right?
Yeah.
And it so happens she brings it up 6 months in the relationship. Or
Say what you would say. Say what she would say to me.
Look, I've been I mess with this, and pulls it out.
I'll be like,
and pulls that.
I'll be like,
Is
okay.
that all right? You still want to continue this relationship?
I'll be like, okay. I'll be like, okay.
And then what? You just gonna think about it? You're okay.
I'll just be like, it is what it is. Like, that's what you do. That's what you do. You know what I'm saying?
Accept her for...
Yeah, but what she do. That's what you do. That's what you do.
Cool.
You know what I'm saying? That's how you get through life. That's how you get through life. You know what I'm saying? Now, if it start having adverse reactions and effects
it will.
on, you know what I'm saying? I'm back and back. I'm sorry. But then it's like, you don't even want to get close to that because now I'm thinking about it. I gotta treat that the same way as somebody who has a health condition. Remember how the woman that had the seizures or the woman that got hooked up to the machines may have to go to the hospital. Them is damn near the same.
Yeah, no, it's probably worse because you gotta think when they don't have this certain thing, their whole mood is off. I'll tell you that much. If they don't have this, you can just see it. They're like,
oh hell no!
I swear to God, depending on how addicted they are to it.
Hell no!
I know somebody very close that does hard drugs, so it's like you can see when they not on it, you can tell, or especially if they coming down, it's a whole different person.
Hell no!
You see so many different mood swings from them.
Hell no!
It's crazy.
Hell no! So in that sense, hell no. So when they
it's like fiending.
Yeah, addicted. Hell no.
Yeah.
Hell no. You a dope fiend.
Oh, I need it. Yeah.
Yeah, that's like being you. You won't keep in a relationship with a dope fiend.
But that's the thing. When people are just doing it regularly. That's pretty much what they are, right?
What's the difference between a dope fiend and somebody who just uses regularly? That's the question. Is that the question you asking?
Yeah.
Okay. What's the difference between someone who's a dope fiend and someone who's doing regular? When I think of dope fiend, I think of they've been in this shit for years.
So that's what I think what it is, though. Once you start a certain drug, and they've been doing it, just even if they just started last year and they've been doing it consistently, let's say once a week, 2 times a week, they need it. They still need it.
2 times?
Even 2 times a week.
Really? That's 8 times a month.
Yeah, they still need it though. Say they pop a pill. Ooh, oh yeah, I feel good, dude.
So they just do it at a party.
Now, what happens when it gets a little stronger? They want it even more and more. It's gonna get a little bit urged to. I want a little bit more. Oh, I need more.
Okay, so
that's how drugs work, though. It's like
you build basically tolerance build up.
Yeah, exactly. I need more.
To get that effect, you need more. To get that effect, you need more. So, what are you saying?
NBA YoungBoy.
Okay, so what are you saying then? The difference between, because the original question was the difference between dope fiend and the user.
I feel like I don't know if it was a question. It was more like the user gonna become the fiend at the end of the day.
Okay, so there really is no difference. So as soon as you start, you damn near dope fiend because I know where you're gonna end up. Ooh.
I mean, obviously, unless you can control it.
But then that's also like it is not black and white either. They may stop before they fully reach dope fiend.
That's what I'm saying.
I just thought of the parallel between, let's say, if I categorize somebody who robbing. Oh, you gonna end up dead. You're dead right now, or you in jail right now. I should call you inmate or dead man walking. One of the two. But they may stop before they hit that title.
And become a regular man.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I guess you can't predetermine their road.
Yeah, you can't predetermine that. Yeah,
you're not God.
Yeah, 100%.
So with that being known, are you still going to predetermine?
I'm still going to predetermine.
You still going to predetermine?
Yeah.
Okay,
I'm probably going to take the chance on that road.
Ooh, that's a good one. I'm not going to take the chance on that road.
No point.
Okay, that's tough. But they be like people in power doing drugs. I remember when I seen what's his name get them. I was like, oh my God, I can't believe it.
Ooh.
Remember when we was in, feel me?
And you feel me?
And that person got them. I was shook when we was in Oakland. When you still lived in Oakland.
You got them what?
The poppers.
I don't know who you're talking about. Damn, we'll have to figure out. We'll have to.
What's it called? Let's see. I'm trying to see if I can jug his memory with using keywords. Game.
Okay.
It was playing a couch game, competitive.
Okay. I don't remember no poppers.
And somebody bought some.
I just don't know who though. That's
what I'm saying. Jog your memory. They're in Oakland. We was in Oakland when you was living there. We was at somebody's house.
Oh, I got you. All right, yeah, I got you. Okay.
That shook me. I couldn't believe that.
That's all I had. I was just thinking at the apartment. That's all I was thinking. Was like we sitting at the apartment.
Yeah, nah. That shook me.
Yeah.
I was like, whoa.
Makes you look a little different at them.
Yeah, I couldn't believe it.
Like, dang.
I couldn't believe it.
Cause them are different, bro. Like they different. Like,
what you mean by that?
I guess you could say like every addiction is obviously crazy. Even if it's just the weed addiction or vape addiction, it's all crazy. But it's like when you get to like pills, it's like different categories of crazy, bro. Like pills, it's different.
So all right, let's expand on that then, because you got a lot more experience than me. So I'm learning right now. So when you say there's different categories, expand on the first category and let's get to the second category.
First category,
like the weed and vape, nicotine and THC, I guess.
Because I mean, they say that it's less dangerous. Obviously, weed. And, I mean, nicotine is obviously.
Who's
everybody
they?
knows it's terrible.
The government.
Yeah, the government.
Okay.
His weed is less. It's bad. It's natural herb or whatever. Then you got the pressed pills. That's like the next category, and that's like fucking opioids, painkillers, anything. Those like down Xanax, all that crazy shit. Perks, all that shit. You know, that's when because you can't overdose off fucking weed. You can overdose off of these shits.
So you could die from too much consumption.
Die from these, yes. You can die from these. And then you can they're heavily addictive.
Heavily addictive,
yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, all these drugs. And then there's obviously, I don't know if Coke would be on that. I guess Coke we could put on that list with pills.
Okay. But so then, one step.
Yeah, that's
like a ladder.
Yeah. And then it obviously gets to the crazy shit like fucking meth. And
what would you put like acid and shrooms?
That's probably...
The second category?
That's not even, they're not, shroom, I've never had acid nor LSD, so I don't know if those are addictive or nothing like that. But shrooms, that's like, you could put that damn near below fucking, like, it's a crazy drug. It's a crazy drug to do, but you're not going to get addicted to shrooms. There's no chance in hell you're addicted to shrooms.
Okay.
And it doesn't, like, you have that, whatever, 18, I swear.
Could a bad trip change your life?
I don't know. I haven't done enough research to know that.
That's what's serious, because I was like, because if you had a bad trip, say, because how long were you on, because I know you did it. You're okay with saying that on TV?
Yeah, I don't care.
So you did it. How long was you loaded for?
Bro, I was
no, like, seriously.
So one thing about being high on shrooms, your sense of time is fucked. I don't know. It felt like...
Let's just say a day, like, because I know what time you called me, bro. You called me at like 3 p.m., 4 p.m.
Okay, I called you at 3 p.m.?
Yeah.
3 p.m. I ate that at like, maybe like 1.
Yeah.
1 to like 9, bro. Okay. So
9 p.m.
Mushroom is like
8 hours.
Mushroom, this is
a whole shift.
Yeah, that's why they say you take a trip. You're taking a trip. When you eat mushrooms, you're taking a trip.
So let's say if it's a bad one, coming off of that, could that change your psyche?
Let's say coming off of it is what will change it. I think what you see was what.
That's what I'm saying. Like a bad trip would switch how you think after the trip.
Me personally, no, because I don't know.
Because you know it was fake.
I know, yeah. I know, yeah. Even like after the great trip, I'm like, oh yeah, like. But I still obviously know when I was high and shit. Yeah.
Okay.
Like some of the thoughts was like, okay, nigga, he was just high.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's what I was thinking. Like, because you was talking about the category of shrooms. I was like, could shrooms change a person for the negative off of a bad trip?
I'm sure they can.
Some people say they change it for a positive.
Yeah, they do.
Because of a good trip. Mm-hmm. But I was like, if you had like a terrible trip, like shit was going crazy bad for you, could that change you negatively?
Yeah, I'm sure it can.
Yeah.
If it can change you in a good way, I'm sure it can change you in a bad way.
Oh, okay. Hey, also, before we get back to the drug addiction and drugs, look at the merch. So we got merch, you know what I'm saying? I got a bigger pocket. He got the small pocket, and then that's the back. Yeah. We're gonna get it a lot bigger. So this is the first draft. This is the rough draft, but we got merch. You know what I'm saying? We got merch. You know what I'm saying? So this is the first draft. This month of May should have the final draft. So look forward to that.
Second draft. I don't say final draft. Final draft there ain't gonna be a final draft. We're gonna keep it going.
Of this particular T-shirt,
a
design
of this design,
this particular design. But going back to the drugs, so you will put mushrooms underneath nicotine and
because
weed.
You don't get addicted to those.
Okay, because of the addiction rate. You going off the addiction rate?
I guess so, but I was just thinking like the high is crazy off of shrooms.
That's what I was thinking too. And the mental, the ability for it to change you mentally.
I don't know. Like, I think you're thinking a little too much on it. I don't think it changes. You would probably have to do a shit ton of shrooms for you to fucking change mentally. Like a shit ton of shrooms.
Okay.
Because I've done a lot of shrooms.
Okay.
And it never changed me like too much mentally. It made me look at some things differently, but never.
Okay. So you go shrooms. That's like a baby step, and then nicotine and THC, and then you go to the opioids. That's the pills.
Opioids, yeah, and then you put opioids, coke, alcohol.
Ooh.
I don't like alcohol.
Would you put alcohol above THC and nicotine?
I put probably in the same category as THC and nicotine. I just don't like alcohol. So
okay, so alcohol and THC and nicotine.
Yeah, it's just as addictive. I think it's worse because you can't function off of it. That's why I think it's worse. But
some people can't function off of weed.
I mean, that's some people. But
some people can function off of alcohol.
No, not if you drink. You can't. If you drink too much, no, you can't.
Put that in the opioid thing, because if you drink too much alcohol, you got to go to the hospital.
Yeah, but I'm not thinking of that. That's too far.
But that's when they came, because I know people who drink all day.
Yeah.
And they still function. Like they can go to.
But they should not be behind the wheel.
Okay.
They say nobody should be behind the wheel. I'm telling you, most people that smoke weed can be behind the wheel.
Okay.
Yeah.
Most. You said most.
Yeah, I said most.
You said most. You did say most. I know some who can't. I know some who can't.
But I'm telling you right now, I can roll up and smoke while driving at the same time. Like a lot, and I'll tell you, a lot of smokers will say that.
Okay, because I know some who can't. I know two in particular. Yeah. It's dangerous. It's dangerous.
Yeah, I know a couple, but I know a lot of smokers that
who could.
That could.
Okay.
I know more than I.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I guess but leave alcohol in that one because I know most people fuck with alcohol. You could leave that one in that one.
Okay.
I just think,
especially Poland. I heard some Poland people. They say they drink sun up, sun down.
It's Irish.
Yeah.
Ireland too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I just found that out recently.
They be drinking Guinness in Ireland.
Yeah, they drink. Yeah. They drink. They
I
drink.
didn't know about Polish.
Yeah, Poland. Yeah, that's their traditions.
I believe it.
And the Aussies, they do the shoe. Shoe
out the boot.
Yeah,
that's nasty.
That's nasty as hell. That's nasty as hell. I'll do it one time, just say I did it, but that's hella nasty. Just to being open minded to the culture. But other than that, and you got to use somebody else's shoe.
Yeah,
you have to. That's a part of the culture.
Yeah, fucking right. It better be my female or something.
Yeah, but you had to use somebody else's shoe. That person did it at a concert.
Yeah, right.
It's a different That's a different type of culture right there. But so go back to what you say.
So, after you got THC, alcohol,
and nicotine.
That's like stage 1.
Okay.
Then it's I already got shrooms below that because I didn't.
Little 0.5.
And then it's the opioids, the coke. I can't really think of another drug that I could put in those two categories. Them two, crazy. And then you start going to the crack, the meth, the heroin.
Oh, so you put meth, crack, heroin top?
No.
Oh, there's more?
Fentanyl kills, brother.
Oh, fentanyl. You put Fenty at the top.
Yes.
That's a little newer one, huh?
Yes, and then fentanyl obviously at the top of the food chain.
And is that highly addictive or just because it kills?
It's highly addictive, obviously, and you only need a speck of it to kill you.
Oh, okay.
A speck of it.
And people be playing with that shit.
Yeah, and they do that shit.
Yeah.
Once they get laced with it, it's over with. They're connected to it. I want some I think I need the fentanyl.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's like that? You know somebody?
I don't know them, but that's just I do a lot of research.
Why you do research on this?
I don't know. I don't know. It's just the world we live in, bro.
You know,
you go to the city, just the most recent time I was in the city, bro. It's sick out there, bro. So many leaners out there, bro.
Oh, like in SF?
Oh yeah,
leaners. It was even worse than when we went, or about the same.
It was about the same.
Okay.
No, I feel like fentanyl was just kind of becoming a thing when we went.
Okay.
Now it's like they fentanyl leaning, bro. There was more
there's a fentanyl lean.
Oh yeah.
What does it look like?
You want me to do it?
Yeah. What is that? I ain't never seen it.
My boy, you'll tell you they'll be on the side just like these.
You lying?
I swear to God.
Like a zombie and dying light in the day in the.
Yes.
You lying?
On everything I love.
Like it, bro. You serious?
I'm telling you, my boy, not my boy, but I was walking down right, and when I'm going by, he's over there. And I see he got the pipe in his hand. They hit it out the pipe. They hit the fentanyl out the pipe, and he walking. Or I walk past him. Okay, I see he do that. He over there leaning, and when I'm coming back around to the car, nigga, he's over there with a Q-tip, right? Uh-huh. He has a Q-tip. I don't know where he got the Q-tip. Dirty ass Q-tip. And he's leaning over. He's doing that lean all the way over. And he's like cleaning. There's like a pole right next to him. And he's cleaning like the bottom of the pole with the Q-tip.
You lying.
I swear to God. He didn't know where he was. I swear to God.
That was a zombie. That was dying light. That's how dying light look.
That's what fentanyl do to you.
That ain't crack.
Fentanyl do to you.
Yeah, that ain't crack.
No, that ain't crack. Crack don't do that. Meth don't do that. I know, yeah.
Oh my God. That remind me of dying light too, bro. When you get into the little buildings and it's daytime and you ain't supposed to be there.
Yeah,
they just be sitting there.
Bent over, yep.
Yeah.
Yep, just like that, yep.
Whoa.
I'm telling you, leaning. And sometimes they'll be sideways leaning. Or sometimes they'll just all different types of leans, bro.
Whoa.
I'm telling you. I got somebody that could, I wish, I don't know if we can. It'd be cool to get him on the podcast, but he'll tell you all types of crazy shit about it. Because he be out there. Like, he works out there, so he knows all about it.
Dang, that's absolutely insane. Like, I know nothing about that. I hope I don't get in touch with that. You know what I'm saying? That ain't
not cool. You don't want none of that around you.
Yeah, no, that ain't nowhere you want to be around. Like, imagine, and the SF is normal to walk past people like that.
Well, you walk past people hitting the pipe right in front all day. That's all you see out there is people hitting pipes and crazy shit.
That's SF for you. That's SF. It looked like a apocalypse marketplace when we was out there. They had stuff on a blanket, bartering.
Real. They were bartering out there, like blankets on the floor, soap out, whatever you need.
Yes.
$5 right now.
Yes.
For real.
Like it was crazy. Like, think of video game. Like we ain't got stores. Like we ain't got a store to go to.
You this. Yeah,
yes.
Like traders. They're traders.
Yes, like traders.
What they're called? They're called fencers. That's what they're called.
Oh, fencers.
That's what they're called.
That shit is cool. That was a mind blowing. That was like probably like one of the craziest San Francisco experiences. One of the most crazy, especially how we got into it. Yeah. We were supposed to do a YouTube video.
That was crazy.
And then we ended up getting into a protest and then walking all the way down and things of that nature.
Tyree Nichols, rest in peace.
Oh, that's what it was? Tyree Nichols? Yeah, we sat there holding up the picket fence. I think you got the pictures of your...
I got pictures. I got the pictures of that.
Yeah, I don't think I took it. We took heck long for us to get parking. Yeah. I remember that, bro.
Yeah, that's when we got pulled over.
Yeah, I got pulled over, bro. Like, it was like, I don't be in SF at all like that. So I was like kind of sightseeing. It's terrible. SF is terrible driving.
It's terrible. It's terrible to drive in. Oh my God. It's the worst to drive in. That's just the worst.
You just drove over there recently?
Yeah, pretty recently.
Yeah, no, it's terrible.
Yeah, it's terrible.
Heck of one-way roads, certain streets you can't turn left on. Trash. Absolutely trash.
And then, bruh, what the worst part is, it'll have a sign up there, can't turn left from 3 p.m. to 3 a.m. or something, some crazy time on there. Like, what?
Yeah. No.
Why can't I turn down the street?
But I don't think all SF is like that. I think it's more so downtown.
Yeah, most of it is downtown, but when you get to like
South San Francisco.
I don't really know.
Or like near Daly City. Yeah, around like more like regular areas. It's like regular streets. But once you get like to like by the mall, like Marketplace, that's when it get ugly.
Market Street.
Yeah, Market Street. That's when it get ugly. I ain't like that at all. Like at all. And they got all hella dividers, so you have to go to the end of the street. I know you can relate to that, like in Sac, you said. But you got to go to the end of the street to do a U-turn. Like when we went to that one club, I don't think you was with me, but it was me and these two other people. We went to this club called Arena, and then we went to another club. I forgot what it was called, bruh. We went to another club after that, and it was like hella tough to get around. But we went to that one club that we met them two women, the Asian one and the light-skinned one. You know what club that one was? We seen BJ there.
That was the one that we went up to the sky thing? Yeah.
You went upstairs.
Yeah, you went upstairs.
You was able to go upstairs.
We seen boy BJ there too, huh?
Yep.
Yeah.
You know what club that is? I forgot what the club that was called. It was outside. The girl talking about her Celine bracelet.
Yeah, I remember that.
You remember that?
Yeah, I remember it.
She was flexing on us. She was flexing. She said, "You see this, Celine?" She was happy about that.
That San Francisco treatment. Give me.
You seen that?
No, I said I should have gave her the San Francisco treatment. Give it here and get going. He
wild.
Welcome to San Francisco.
He wild. And she knows she lived there. She was Asian.
Yeah, she for sure lived there.
She for sure lived there. She knew the treatment. She knew the treatment. Yeah. She knew the treatment. She was a nurse or had some rich parents. One of the two.
Both.
One of the two. That was funny, though. That was definitely a funny day. But moving on from that category, and also since we are here right now, I got a topic. Subjects that you are interested in. I ain't writing nothing down today. But what are subjects, or just, you know what I'm saying, subjects you're interested in, what you think about?
Hold on. To end that last topic, stay off drugs, everybody. Don't do nothing.
Oh, yeah, and then spin it back. Your answer is, don't even fuck with people that do drugs.
Yeah. I mean,
you know where it's going to go. So then that's the same thing with people who doing illegal activities.
No. You don't get addicted to... I mean, some people do get addicted to illegal activities, but some people are doing illegal activities because they have to do illegal activities. Or that's one way they know to get something that they need.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So that is not...
Now, if you see they're doing it just to fucking do it...
Okay.
No. Yeah.
Okay.
You shouldn't be around them because they're going to bring you into it somehow.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
But... yeah, don't do drugs. No drugs.
Yeah, no.
Don't smoke. I'm telling you, it's not cool.
I don't even want to pick up a vape. Fuck the vape. Fuck the vape.
I used to be Mr. Never Gonna Smoke Dude. I turned into Mr. I'm only gonna smoke dude. Don't do it. I promise you.
Yeah, nah, like that shit insane.
I'm telling you.
I never had that. I never had it how they had it, like you and Kawhi.
Yeah.
But I wouldn't do it.
Yeah.
Because I smoked in 6th grade.
Yeah.
I smoked the first they used to have the hookah pens.
Yeah, okay, that's different though.
I had the but what I'm saying is the action of smoking.
Yeah.
I did the action.
Yeah, I knew to stay away from it. I did it once, twice.
I did it one time in the bathroom.
Yeah. I did it at my house actually. That's crazy.
Oh really?
Yeah, in my room.
How'd you get one?
Bad friends, bro.
Oh, they got you?
I didn't have it. It was his.
Oh, it was his?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Bad friends. But, yeah, so... Just don't do nothing, bro. I'm telling y'all. For real.
But, yeah, nah, I wouldn't completely cut you off. But I would definitely not lock in. Like, you tripping, fool.
Yeah.
You tripping. You gonna make my life a whore.
Mm-hmm.
You gonna make my life a whore.
And then another thing about drugs is... you can't have babies off of drugs. Like, if they've been on drugs, they have to become completely sober. Like, completely, probably 3 months of, I don't know, get it all the way out the system just to have a child.
Oh, for real?
They won't get pregnant.
Oh, really?
They won't get pregnant. Even that works for dudes, too. Like, I knew somebody that was, I don't know what.
I wouldn't want to play with that. I wouldn't want to play with that.
Yeah,
you may not recover.
Yeah. But he used to do drugs. And the reason why the woman wasn't getting pregnant, they were always trying. Like, they were together for hella long. Always trying. The reason why she wasn't getting pregnant is because he was on that shit.
And she didn't know, or she knew?
She knew. But you still want to try, of course.
Oh, I get it, but like...
You ain't gonna stop. You can't stop a person's addiction. That you love. And you don't want to just leave a person. You love that person to death.
Bruh, I'll leave.
That's you.
I don't care. Yeah, I'm completely... I got the coldest cut off. Is that even a flex?
No.
No?
No.
Why?
Because I don't think people like being cut off, you know?
That's the truth. Just act right. Could you say that?
That sounds controlling.
Does it?
Yeah. That means you want me to act the way you want. You want me to act the way you expect me to act. What if I want to act a different way?
What happens if you just act wrong?
How do you know it's wrong? It's wrong to you. It's not wrong to me.
Okay. Then that's all morals.
Well.
Yeah, I don't think that's very controlling.
You telling her to act right. How you gonna act this way?
That's wrong. First thing you gotta say is, I'm not gonna tell her or he or she, because it's not just you know what I'm saying. I'm following that. The sign that I was given that one day at the club. The last time we went to the club,
that was hella long ago.
I'm following that sign. What? At the end of the night, how we ended that night.
Oh.
Yeah. That taught me, I'm not playing. I'm not playing no games.
Yeah.
Now, you ain't got to smooth cut them off, but, like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't playing no games.
A lot of distance.
Yeah, I ain't playing no games no more. You show that because it's not like the reason why I don't say it's controlling because it's not like I'm telling them to do something. I just like, ooh, that's how you moving. Let me move appropriately. And sometimes my appropriate is I can't talk to you no more.
Okay.
But would you still consider that controlling? Yes.
You telling them to act right? Yeah, because that's what I was thinking was. If a person wants a relationship with you and you tell them to act this way and...
I wouldn't tell them nothing.
Okay, you don't tell them nothing.
Yeah.
And you randomly just disappear on them. They're trying to reach out to you for a relationship. They're going to be like, what's wrong? You're not going to tell them?
No, I would tell them.
Okay.
Yeah, I would tell them.
I'm like, okay.
I'll tell them, like, you did this to me and I thought that showed that you was...
Say, why didn't you say that?
I'm going to say, like, I would say something, though. I would say something. But sometimes it don't be worth saying things, too.
What if it was worth saying something?
I would say something like, I'll point it out. You know what I'm saying? I work on my communication. I used to not point it out.
Well, I guess it's not that controlling. It's more of just, you got to set boundaries. Simple as that.
Yeah, like, I just be like, you know what I'm saying? When you did that, it showed that you didn't really have honesty. You was moving, you know what I'm saying? It was like kind of... I'll point the characteristics of why. You know what I'm saying? It ain't gonna be like just a crazy arbitrary reason. It's gonna be like actual reason behind it. Like you didn't show unity. You moved like kind of separate. Like you kind of backstab me. How you put me under the bus versus like with a woman. Like she didn't protect, like stand up for you in this situation or things like that. She kind of left you for the wolves.
Yeah.
Let them talk about you like that. Like, you know what I'm saying?
No, I get what you're saying. Yeah.
But I'll tell them no for sure. Yeah. What about you?
What?
Your cutoff game not strong?
Not really. I mean, yeah, I guess it is. It can be.
For real?
I mean, it can be.
I'm trying to scale mine down. Mine was too strong.
Yeah, mine ain't that. Nah.
You know, mine was too strong.
To where it's just, see ya.
No, mine was too strong.
No, yeah.
Yeah, mine was too strong.
I've actually had some times where I was just, boop, bye-bye.
Really?
Remember a T?
You did that to her?
Yeah.
But was she still reaching?
Yeah, she kept reaching.
Really?
Yeah, it was like 3 days of reaching.
Really? Seriously?
I swear to God.
I didn't know that.
I swear to God.
I didn't know that.
I swear to God. I just ghosted.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
I don't believe in that practice no more.
Yeah, no, it's not.
I don't believe in that practice at all.
That shit's weak. Like, let them know what's up.
Not even let them know what's up. It's just play your cards right, bro. Play it smooth. Be smooth.
Yeah, I guess so, bro.
But you know what I'm saying? I personally don't believe in stone cold just cutting it off. No more. I believe in playing it smooth and doing what you're supposed to do. But let's get back to a topic because I feel like I feel like I'm moving with no direction. We really tapped in with Unscrpted right there.
Oh yeah, that was very unscripted.
The topic I had was subjects you interested in.
Nature.
Ooh, nature. Why?
I love it. It just makes
No. Switch it. I know why. What about it? What particular part of nature would you hone in on?
The beauty of it.
The beauty of it. So all encompassing.
I think the feeling that it brings.
You talking about more ecosystem, or you talking like actual trees and the grass?
No, I'm not saying like the type of tree. I'm saying just being in the ecosystem, just being around it.
Oh, being around it,
being in it.
Okay,
it just brings me peace and happiness.
Okay. Have you been learning more about it?
No, I don't look to learn about it. There's not too much to learn unless I want to learn about trees or something like that. But I guess I have been learning a little bit. I've grown some tomatoes, some basil, and some tomatoes.
That's agriculture.
Yeah.
So you been getting into
nature.
So you like agriculture and nature? Because when I thought about it, like when you said nature, I thought like you could learn like about the trails, like just experience wise, to be into nature.
I like. Yeah, that's what I mean. But I'm saying like that's nature too. Agriculture is nature as well.
Yeah, it is, but I didn't expect that. I didn't expect you to be interested in that type of part of nature. Like that, but you like the all-encompassing. And you say you like animals, too.
Yeah, like anything with nature. Animals. I like animals more than people.
Oh, for real?
Most of them. Probably not cats.
What's your favorite natural environment?
A forest. A mountain.
Okay, so it's a forest or a mountain?
Yeah, a mountain forest.
Mountain forest.
Literally, like, we have, like our mountains. I haven't had enough experience around other mountains like Utah. I would love to go see Utah mountains, but our mountains are fire.
Oh, really?
Yeah, our mountains are fire.
How many places you been?
More than I can count on my hand.
Really?
Yeah.
For real?
Yeah.
100%. Really?
1,000% actually.
That's actually insane.
Yeah.
Like, that's just, why is it actually insane? It's actually insane to me because I have nothing like that. I can't confidently tell you I've been in nature. I could tell you that I've been no part of nature besides the beach. Like, I'm gonna tell you 100%. I have not been in nature besides the beach.
Like the less natural fucking spot too because we hella people there.
True.
Just throws off my like whole energy.
True. And I like the beach more than a forest.
You say you do?
Yeah.
Yeah. You're more of a people, like you like people more.
Yeah. I could say that. But I do like hearing the birds tweet. Like when I sit outside in the backyard, I like hearing the birds tweet.
Oh, you should hear it in the forest.
That's what I'm saying. So I'll probably like. But then it's like, what am I doing in the forest? Like, that's scary to me. Like, I'm just alone in the forest. That's like the video game.
Have a gun, nigga. Have a gun on you. Dude, be all right.
That shit sounds scary, bro.
There don't be no bears. You don't got bears out here.
Like I never thought, like, you seen the game Until Dawn?
Yeah.
Like, I never, like that shit scared me. Like, being in a cabin. Yeah, like.
I love it.
Hella reclusive. Like, the most I did was, even this is lake too, but Clear Lake. You got a cat. Like, I've never been in a tent.
Oh, yeah.
Like, as in a conscious brain, I've never been in a tent. Like, I can't recall not one experience where I had to make a tent. I had to sleep in a tent. I had to,
wow.
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. No,
like, I never went, like, actual camping, and I would do it, but that doesn't sound fun to me or something I would be doing often.
We're supposed to be doing that soon.
You and your fams?
Yeah, hopefully.
Yeah.
Like a 3-day little thing or something like that.
Yeah,
cool.
that's.
I love it. No Wi-Fi, no nothing, just guns and food.
Yeah, that sounds crazy.
Yeah, it's cool. It's fun.
Yeah, that sounds like, to me, like, with my modern industrial mind, I don't want to take that many steps back, but it'll be cool to reset. But sheesh, that sound like forest. Like, you in the forest?
Yeah, I like being like literally like in the forest.
And
like,
then
a lot
you
of the
could
spots I go to have trails. Like most of the spots I go to have trails, but
I'm thinking like no trails, and you gotta like there's no way out.
Walking Dead, nigga. No,
yeah.
no. Like I've been to actual spots where it's literally like
you could get lost.
Yeah, 100%. Or like I'll walk 4 miles straight and still ain't make it back to my car, so I have to find my way back around.
Yeah, hell no. Yeah, I ain't playing no games.
Sure
I'm not playing no games.
Yeah, that's just cool. I think it's very cool.
I'll get scared.
I can live in the forest. I can live, like right now, drop me off in the forest with a knife and a lighter.
This nigga Bear Grylls. That shit crazy. That shit crazy. You know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
You know who that is?
I don't know who that is.
Look him up, bro. Bear Grylls.
Bear Grylls?
Grylls. Nobody know who that is. Cause I used that before too, bruh. And nobody got it.
I don't know who that is.
He did the forest. She did like the like wildlife shit where they be in the forest and shit and live like for a certain amount of hours. Nobody knew who that was when I did it the other time too. My nanny. That's the reason she used to watch that shit. I was interested in that. That shit cool. But for me,
you wouldn't be able to do it?
I could do it. I take it as a challenge. That's how I had to switch my mindset. I personally wouldn't do it for enjoyment. I'll do it for the challenge.
I can do it for enjoyment.
Yeah, nah, I'll do it for the challenge. Like, I'm out here surviving, nigga. Put the marks on my face. Like, I'm getting feral with it. Nah, yeah, we out here going crazy.
We out there fishing.
Yeah, nah, I'm looking at it for the challenge. Like, ooh! Hey, motherfucker, SpongeBob.
Like, what's the challenge, though?
Survive
for
nigga.
7 days.
Yeah.
Like, nah. I'll come out. I ain't surviving. I'm living. I'm thriving out there.
Yeah, nah, I'm surviving. Yeah. I think of SpongeBob when that nigga had the shit. That nigga had his teeth. The saber.
He had the little leopard print.
Yeah.
They were like cavemen.
Yeah.
I know what you're talking about. Yeah.
That's how I'm getting. But I'll take it as a challenge. That's like the only way. Like, I don't think I would see comfort in just being in a forest. Like, that shit sounds scary. That shit sounds scary to me.
The opposite.
Yeah, no. I find comfort being on the beach. I was like, I'm more of a Cali nigga. He more of a Montana nigga. Get your ass in Montana.
I think Montana is flatlands.
Nigga, forestry, though.
Is it?
Hella forest.
Oh.
Hella forest.
Yeah, that'd be sick.
Not that many people there either.
No, that'd be cool. I'll go out there and build my own cabin.
Yeah, like, shit like that.
Bare-handed.
Yeah, that shit wild. This nigga playing Minecraft and shit. This nigga playing Minecraft.
Punching trees.
Yeah, nigga. Like, god damn, nigga, build your own. It's crazy.
I try it.
Yeah, I'll try to Bear Grylls, like I said, as a challenge. So that's the subject you're interested in, is nature. For for me, when I did the subjects I'm interested in right now, the subject I'm interested in, because I had to I've been learning lately, and I've been learning, but I have been learning without a direction. So I started this year off. My learning journey started this year, for this year in particular. I've been learning, but this learning journey started off February when I did the Black History Month. That's when I started. So really, January, I was reading some self-help books on the laws of human nature just to refresh my memory. And then February, I decided to let's learn about Black history. As of the month of January, February, March. I was still on Black history. April, I kind of took a twist, and I started researching on young Pharaoh. I don't know why I pulled him up. You probably don't know who that is, huh? It's just a black man that talks about knowledgeable things. Just think of that. But he went crazy. Shit crazy, huh?
He went crazy?
He went crazy.
Oh, like in the brain?
Yeah. Yeah, he went batshit crazy.
Like, what did he do?
Okay, so basically he started getting arrested. Like, Cat Williams. Like, when he was on his shit, and then he started doing wild shit. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you, bruh?
Yeah.
Like, think like that. That type of fall off.
Yeah, I get you saying.
Yeah, so think like that type of crazy. I think I ain't listening to none of him now, but he got like a crazy ass tattoo on his face, the Eye of Horus. This right here.
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
So he got that like right here. Yeah. And then once he got that tattoo, it was over for him. That nigga, he went crazy. Like, talking about like beating his girlfriend up. Like, basically like Cat Williams shit. Just think Cat Williams.
I see, but never mind.
What you was gonna say?
Because Cat Williams is like, he's a very intelligent person. Like, extremely intelligent. What caused them to do that? That's what
I heard drugs.
Okay. We can say drugs.
That's what I heard. I don't know for sure though. Yeah. I heard drugs, and I'm sure.
Now, what does young Pharaoh talk about?
He talks about things my dad listened to, like
things that the government don't want him to talk about.
Yeah, like empowering the truth, basically like truthful, like, you know what I'm saying, yeah. like basically turning the system around, like making you question what you believed in, things of that nature. So
there's a chance that the government wanted to keep that quiet.
I mean, I don't really know, but I just know he went crazy. Like, I didn't think like why he went crazy. Yeah, but that nigga went crazy. I wouldn't even know if he went crazy. I haven't listened to him. Like his newer shit, like when he got the tattoo on his face. But I see like he arrested again. Like, they got arrested last month. Like, he going through that shit. Like, he may get out of it and do a Cat Williams and come back and be cool. Yeah. But right now he going through that Cat Williams phase where he was acting wild, like getting arrested at Targets and shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crazy shit.
Yeah, crazy shit.
What?
Yeah, like
no brown shit.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So that's what he going through right now. But with that being said, I listened to his old shit. I had to go to his old videos. He deleted his channel. Or somebody deleted his channel with all his videos and shit. So all that videos is gone. So I was only able to watch like 3 or 4. And his rising was like 7 years ago. Like, he got to fame at 23. Like, and was teaching like middle-aged adults.
No, I already know.
Yeah, like at 23. That nigga was damn near like a Black Panther, like reincarnated. You know what I'm saying? Or some of that type shit. Because them niggas was young. Them Black Panther niggas was young.
No, I already know.
Especially the one in Chicago. That's the one I'm referring to. He was only 21 that they killed. That they made the movie about. You know what I'm talking about?
I don't know his name.
Yeah, but you know what I'm talking about? Yeah. Yeah, they made the movie Judas the Black Messiah about him.
I didn't watch the movie.
I watched the movie, but somebody betrayed the organization and was leaking out all the information. But what's the best way to say this? When I seen the shit he was talking about 7 years ago, and the way he sound like Cat Williams. And if you sound like Cat Williams and talk with the same, like, and capturing attention, I see why he went viral. But the shit he was talking about was like no soul, things of that nature, like enlightening things on like just humanity, like no soul, why you act this way, like just shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, he talked about a lot of shit, like dimensions, all that shit. Yeah. But the reason why I point that out is like I had to look at myself. Then I was like, okay, I'm about to start researching because he gone now. You know what I'm saying? Like, but he had to become who he was. So he had to get it the hard way and just learn about shit. Yeah. So I was like, all right, bet I'm finna go his route and just learn about shit. So I started learning about shit. I put the dimensions on yesterday. Learning about all the dimensions. That shit sounded fictional. I swear to God, bro.
I don't know about it.
That shit sounded fictional. 1D, 2D, 3D, 4D, 5D, 6D, 7D, 8D, 9D, 10D, 11D, 11 dimensions.
Yeah, I don't know nothing past 3.
Bro, that's and it's not even a 3. It sounded fictional. So I had to sit back, nigga. I was like, what the fuck? I'm not ready for this. I'm not ready for this shit. I pressed pause on that. I'm like the third, fourth dimension. I pressed pause. I said, what am I doing? Let me get a blueprint. What am I interested in now? Mm-hmm. I was like, all right, I started the year with history. Let's finish history. Let's knock out the black figures. And then I'm going to stay with America some more. I'm probably going to knock out all America. And then I'm going to transition to world history. Then I'm going to transition to religion history. And then I'm going to get all that done. So that's the subject. I just had to point that out because I was about to go through a rabbit hole.
Oh, so your history is your subject.
History is going to be my subject right now. History going to be my subject right now.
What's your first country? When you go to world, what's going to be the first country? Now, my question is this, though. Are you going to go world, like, just all around the world, the wars and all this crazy shit? Or are you going to go from different places, Africa?
How you think I should do it? I don't know. I ain't think that for you. I think Black history.
I think you should go Africa.
And then catch up?
Because think about this. Think about Black history right now.
Uh-huh.
Most of the things we know is slaves, right?
No, that is. If you American, Black culture.
Don't you want to learn about what happened maybe even before slaves?
I don't really care.
Oh, no? I think that's pretty interesting because I have not a clue.
Oh, yeah.
They don't teach us over here.
Yeah, they don't teach shit. I more so want to learn about what they do. My thinking is I want to learn about America because I want to see like the certain, because there's people repeat history. Like let's say for instance, this is a simple one. It's kind of silly, but when I pick up women, I use the same lines damn near. So if I look at the American history, they're going to use the same tactics. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And if somebody pointed out the reason why those leaders were killed because he was saying, when people protest, there are some people who look at the protesters and be like, y'all shouldn't do that. Use your voting power. Use your voting power. If that was so good, you wouldn't be having to say that. And we should keep doing what the old people were doing. Let's say Malcolm X, Martin Luther King, the Black Panthers, because it was working so well they had to kill them.
Yeah, but most people literally, like I said, use your voting power. They really don't. Most people do not use their voting power. Most people go vote for the president every 4 years, right? Mm-hmm. But there's all these other shit every 2 years that you're supposed to vote on. Mm-hmm. And that's the shit that will actually make changes in your community. Is the shit that you vote on every 2 years. Like you got your mayor and the Congress or whatever the fuck it is. I'm not all the way tapped in, but that's what it is. Mm-hmm. But I see what you're saying, though, yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, not.
But they say that even then, even your argument, they'll be like, that shit ain't it. Yeah. Because it's like what is getting put on the table. Yeah, I see what you're saying. And then I learned about tokenism. You know what that is? Mm-mm. Tokenism is simplified, because I kind of got a good understanding of it. Okay, let's say we got Life Unscrpted, right? Mm-hmm. We said something about Asians. Mm-hmm. Even though I'm Asian, let's do another country. We said something about Mexicans. Mm-hmm. We had huge backlash. So then we get a Mexican. You basically that's tokenism. So basically you're just getting a face to show you supporting it, but you're really not supporting it. Like you just here just to get them off our back. We're not giving your community no actual opportunity, no actual support.
You know what's crazy? They say that's why Kamala Harris was placed trying to be the next president. But yeah, you can continue. You
know what I'm saying? That's tokenism. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? It's when they just put a figurehead there that has no actual power or not giving actual support to the community that they're representing.
Yeah. They said that about Kamala Harris. It's crazy. They said because they wanted to be the first black woman president. Yeah. Like, okay.
Yeah, that's it. You know what I'm saying? Like, is you actually going to bring, like, certain reparations?
What's supposed to happen?
You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. What else is crazy about that is, too, you're a minority. It makes sense, though, because if you just think about it, because I was thinking, I was going to go here with it. Let me start from the top, because I know I leave a lot of thoughts out. So you're a minority. I was thinking about how blacks got a president, 49th president, I think he was, Barack Obama, or the 48th?
44th. We ain't that far, nigga.
We're not even in the 49th yet?
Nah, Trump was the 47th, I believe.
Damn.
In the 40th.
You sure?
I think he was a 40th.
Look it up. Look at which one.
Hey, Siri.
I thought Barack Obama was 48.
What president was Obama?
Damn.
What number?
The answer I found is
44. Yeah, 44.
Then Trump was 45. Or no, yeah. Trump was after Barack. Right?
Like, I don't know.
Yeah, but all right.
That shit was beyond my care about history.
Barack was a 44.
Okay, so 44, right? 44 years for a black president, and we are second in population within America. Mm-hmm. How many more before you get a woman president, and then you got so many other cultures that's now coming into America?
It's gonna happen. All right. Well, if we could stand.
And was Barack Obama tokenism? Or did he actually provide some support for black people?
I wasn't tapped in at all.
I say Trump provided the most support for black people.
From what I've seen, yeah.
He supported probably the most there. That's probably the most I've seen black people eat.
Right, black people was eating PPP loans going
crazy. Not even that, the unemployment.
Even just the unemployment.
The unemployment.
Yeah, $1,200 a week.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, he was giving out cheese.
Yeah.
But, I don't know, bro. I don't know.
That's what I was thinking too. Like, when the next culture president gonna be there, like a Mexican or Asian.
So the way it is,
or Native American.
You know, the rule is that we can't have a person that's from out the country, even from born out the country. They have to be born in the States.
Yeah, but you could be Mexican, second generation.
Yeah, I don't know. I have no clue. Mm-hmm. I don't think that.
And was Barack Obama? Was he 100% black? No, he was mixed.
Yeah.
With what?
Hey Siri, what race is the Barack Obama?
They gonna say African American.
Okay, I found this on the web. For what race is Barack Obama? Check it out.
No, they do just mixed race.
So he was mixed.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Mixed right there.
Okay. So he was mixed. So he wasn't even 100% black. Mm-mm. They for sure not. You know why they say they blew. My dad told me this. I don't know how true this is, but I didn't fact check him. I'm saying I'm certain that he's not giving me information that is misleading, right? Mm-hmm. But I like to just make sure. Like, so I can have full understanding. Like, cause I don't want people, cause I'm a skeptical human. That's what I've learned through poker. I'm a skeptical human, and I tend to distrust first, then to trust. Mm-hmm. But I don't distrust because I don't believe. Mm-hmm. It's obviously you don't believe, but it's like not a fault at you. Like, I'm not doing it like because I don't really believe in you. But if I have the ability to look it up, I'm gonna look it up. Yeah. Like, but if you told me like, hey, bro, go do this. Because this gonna happen, or you don't have to say because just do this. All right, bet. Like, you know what I'm saying. And then I'll ask later. Yeah. But it's more so like a question. Like, if you gotta be some thought provoking, but if like an action, like, hey Jerome, go do this because it's gonna help you out. Yeah, all right, bet. I'm gonna do it 100%.
You're gonna do the research on it. Like, hold on, how does this help me out? Yeah.
No, I would do it, and then I'll do my research later. You know what I'm saying? That's why I don't want it. Like, cause some people be like, oh, you just don't trust me, because it could come off as that. But it's more so like I just like when it comes to information, I just cross reference because I know he ain't tell me that to mislead me.
Yeah, obviously, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So when he told me that,
what did he tell you?
He said they blew Rosa Parks up because she was lighter in skin complexion. The one who did it before her was darker, and they didn't want a figurehead of that movement to look that dark.
I never heard. I think you told me that, but I never heard that before that.
Oh, I told you that?
Yeah.
Before this podcast?
Yeah.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
You told me something about that. I think we were talking about it.
Oh, yeah.
For some reason.
Oh, yeah, but you know what I'm saying? I got to do my research on that, but it's just crazy how they, because the reason I brought that up was because Barack Obama, he mixed. Mm-hmm. Like, why couldn't it be like someone that looked like your dad?
Because Jewish people won't allow there to be somebody that looks like
these niggas just said the Jewish people.
You know how many Jewish people are up there?
What you mean?
You know how many people in the government are Jewish, Drew?
Nah.
It's a lot.
Oh, really?
Yeah, we ain't gonna talk too much about that right now. That's a lot of research we'll be doing.
Oh shit! So you've been on the Jewish research?
Nah, I mean I know I've done.
But do you cross reference them Instagram videos?
Yeah, all the time. Okay. Yeah, okay. Look it up. I probably deleted it all, but on my tabs I kept them all. I was keeping heck of stuff just to read it. Yeah, I had to look it up. Heck of stuff.
Oh, you were?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Because you slowed down on sending them videos through.
Yeah, no, I don't be on Instagram.
Oh, for real?
No.
Oh, yeah. So, yeah, but basically right now I'm looking into the American history to find out the tactics that they're repeating. Mm-hmm. So I can understand, like, oh, this is what's really going on. Like, to see through the smoke. Mm-hmm. And the only way I'm going to be able to do that, I believe, is if I gain more knowledge on how things have been done and what changes have that brought.
Yeah. But then, yeah. You also got to learn about world history to know that as well, though.
Yeah, that's after that. I'm gonna go Black African American, then African American, then American, because that's directly. Then I'll probably go world history, I was thinking like civilization history before the African, but you do African.
Yeah, civilization would be cool.
You know what I mean by that?
No.
Stone Age, the industrial.
That's what I was thinking. But
that's what I meant.
Okay.
Like,
like
the Renaissance era, things that, like how we got here, like from the Roman Empire, then before the BC shit.
I love that history, actually.
You know what I'm saying?
That history is sick.
AC, things of that nature.
Yeah.
I think it's AC, right?
It's AD.
AD.
BC, AD.
Is it BC?
BC is before Christ. AD is after death.
Dang, why do they say after Christ?
Yeah, I don't know.
Why is it after death? AD, but it is AD. You're right. That 100 AD. Like, and then they switch it up. They make it so confusing with the Gregorian calendar. Yeah. That shit hella ugly. Did you know about that?
I know about it, but I don't know what's so ugly about it.
The numbers don't make sense. It's 1700 not accurate.
Yeah. Oh yeah, I seen that. Yeah.
Like it's like only like go to like 400 or something like that. Like they switched it and they made the numbers like weird.
Yeah.
Like so when you go back in time, it's like then it goes to BC and AD.
Yeah.
And then trying to translate that to like an actual length of period, it's like confusing to me when I was looking at it. Someone may know a better method of going about it, but when I was trying to go about it, it was ugly. Like 200 AD equals 5,000 years. Somebody knew in my streaming shit when I was looking it up. And then there's a history of the. Like I'm getting off. There's so much shit, but there's the history of fucking humans. You know there's different species of humans? Did you know that?
No.
Bro, there's different species of humans.
I didn't know that.
That shit is crazy. Like that looked at like different variations of humans. Like you know how they got like not race but actual like
body shape. All
yeah.
That. I knew that. I mean, yeah.
And they get different. Like we're Homo sapiens, and there was Homo.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, Homo. Yeah.
Yeah.
But they're still around, right? That's how it is. Like
no. Look it up real quick. I don't know too much knowledge on that. Somebody just the species, human species, or humans other human species still around. But somebody told me that in my stream. You know what I'm saying? That shit was crazy, bro. I said what? I didn't know that. So there's information on that. I want to research. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, they'd be like shaded, like different frames, like shorter in stature, longer, like different frames, like a different variation. Like I'm saying, like, that shit crazy. Like, not everyone's the same monkey or like bird. Let's do the apes and shit.
Yeah. They said there were some in the past, but there's none.
There's none now.
Yeah. But then I think about it like, is that true, bro? Are you sure? Because then there's like, you get people like, for instance, we got you, and then, for instance, we got this Samoan guy that's fucking naturally, for some reason, 300 pounds of not even fat. He's just big. Yeah. Like, is that a different type of human? That's what it seems like.
So before I really want to take that, I want to say this right here. Because I'll lose this.
I know. Jesus
of Nazareth. Look that up for me. Is that how it is? You believe he was really alive?
Bruh. We talking about the Bible right now?
No, I just want to, but I just want to say that, and let's get back to the other question.
I don't know. Okay.
But let's just say that right there. Let's get to the other question. Do you think that like the 300-pound Samoan and then me, the 11 foot 4 inches divided by 2, 140 pounds, which one is like? Are we the same? I think we would be the same because of our organ system and our teeth structure and our ear and our bone structure. Like at the end of the day, they X-rayed you were the same.
Yeah.
Just because the exterior look a little different, but the X-ray would be the same.
Yeah.
It's just when your X-rays is different.
Okay, I see what you're saying.
You know what I'm saying? Now you got a fully different structure.
So the other one's structures were different?
Yes.
Okay,
like
longer fingers,
skull,
longer arms,
you know what I'm saying?
Okay, I got you.
Just like how I would do how I would say with the monkeys. Like you got the apes, the gorillas, then you got the chimpanzees. Like them is they're still the same under the same umbrella, but it's a different.
Yeah, I got you. Now you wanted me to look up Jesus?
Okay, so I was looking at it because I got interested because there was like young Pharaoh. You know what I'm saying? He was pointing me in hella. He was just assaulting my brain with new information. And I was like, okay. He was debunking the Christianity and Jesus. And I did my research. And I was like, who the fuck is this nigga? Not who is he, but obviously I know who he is. But I never knew the full name. Jesus of Nazareth. How you say it?
Nazareth?
Yeah. That shit is crazy, bruh. They say that's a real person.
Yeah, that's what they say, right?
Yeah, that's what they say.
Yeah, but now is he...
They say he resurrected too. He resurrected.
Oh, is that what they say?
He resurrected. They believed he resurrected.
Who believes that, though?
the
Obviously
Christianity.
Christians, but
Christianity.
I'm asking, is that what he believed? The young Pharaoh?
Of course not. Hell no. He debunked the soul out that motherfucker.
Yeah, he's completely against
and then he talked about how it stemmed. Not he didn't talk about, but I did my research. It's come from Judaism. Mm-hmm. You know that?
I know Judaism.
The Judaism, and then before the Judaism was like because Judaism is the belief of one monolithic God. Mm-hmm. I think that's what it was called. But before Judaism, it was when there was like hella gods. And then they got like 4 different empires that believed that. And then Judaism came on, and it was a shift in humans. So I'm just learning about all that shit. You know what I'm saying? So that's going to be all my encapsulating. So hopefully by next year this time, I have enough knowledge to break it down.
And when you're learning that civilization shit, you'll learn all that shit too as well.
Yeah, I think so.
It will be added in.
Yeah.
Because the Roman Empire, that was Roman mythology, Greek mythology, all that shit. Yeah.
All brought their own shit, huh?
Yeah, everybody had their own.
So it's smart to bring your own shit. So the next thing we got to look out for is when a new religion appears. Yeah. That's not one God.
Why?
Or just something that's different.
Yeah, just a
new
religion.
Yeah, a new religion, like a different.
It's already like, what the hell?
No, because like basically the reason why I point that out is because you got hella variations of that. Mm-hmm. The one God. Mm-hmm. So times are shifting when there's another variation of that. Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? There's a whole different way of thinking.
Yeah.
It's kind of coming out. They're getting back to cultists. I've been hearing a lot of cultist shit.
Yeah.
Like the goat cutting the goat head and drinking the blood.
That shit's sick.
Yeah, I've been hearing that shit lately.
Cool off that. I got that one.
Like you sprinkle water on the foot. Like before, you got to sprinkle water outside.
I'm gonna stay out of religion for now.
Me too. I think they be kind of crazy, bro.
I think so as well.
Like if you really believe in like that shit, you kind of crazy.
I think you would rely too much on it. Like there's nothing else you could fall back on. So it's just like, well, it's up to God. It's just God, man. God did it. They give too much. That's crazy to say. I'm sorry, God, if there's a God. But they give too much favor to their God.
I hear you.
They be like, oh, no, God did it. They could go and slave for 70 hours a week to get this certain thing. No, God got me this car. Well, if God was there, I wouldn't have got that job. Like, what? Mm-hmm. Like, no, you had to.
No. I get it. I get
it too.
Yeah,
I get it. I grew up in church.
Yeah, I get it. Now, what do I got? I completely agree with you, though. Like 1,000% agree with you. And I say I get it because I have overcame because I used to be that. Like, nigga, when I get my offers, like when I was still playing football, shit, I ain't gonna say, nigga, I was gonna say, nigga, because every person that get the offer, like, thank God. Like, you know what I'm saying, for this opportunity. Nigga, hard work got me this. You know what I'm saying? Like, fuck this. Like I was saying, I completely agree with you. But then I matured, and I'll just say, I'm pretty sure you matured too, but you just pointed that fact out. That I get it though. Like I get that. There's no point even arguing now in that. Like we just notice it and just keep it pushing. Like but I completely agree with you.
Yeah,
I completely agree with you. But like you just keep it pushing. You don't even lie. You know what I'm saying?
Like, I believe 100% there's a God. Mm-hmm. I just don't know what religion.
I don't know about that one.
You don't think so? I think there's a God. That's just what I think.
You do?
Yeah, 100%. And I was just grew up in a Christian church.
Yeah, no, I don't think so. Because then if you think that, but then that's a Judaism.
Yeah, I guess so.
Then that's like, you know what I'm saying? Then what's the difference between Judaism and the ones before?
Nigga, there obviously ain't fucking Greek gods that's coming around throwing lightning at us.
No, I get that, but like, but even before that, but it's all like, you know what I'm saying? It's all like story based.
But then there's also I guess this one's just different because there's a lot of other religions that base theirs off of another human as well. For instance, like Buddha, he was just another human. Okay. I want to praise another human ever in my life. Okay. Because he's just another.
But that's damn near what Jesus is, my nigga.
I mean,
or you don't believe in, but you're Christian.
God. Yeah.
Oh, because Christian believe in Jesus, right? Or is it Catholic?
Christian. I don't know what I am right now, brother.
No. I'm not questioning you. I'm questioning Christianity believe in Jesus Christ.
Yes, they believe in Jesus Christ.
Yeah, Jesus Christ. Yeah. Jehovah's, they believe Jehovah would obviously believe in Jehovah. Like you don't fit in more with Jehovah. Like they believe in that God. They don't believe in the Jesus Christ.
Yeah. Well, it's I guess so. Yeah, that's the only Bible I know, bro. That's the only Bible I read, so that's all I know.
I think Catholics believe in, but like I said, I want to do more research on that too, on the history on that too. But that's like I feel like that's a whole other subject.
That's a whole other
like compared to the history of the civilizations, like religion. Because then I gotta listen to. I'm also gonna listen to. I'm gonna read the whole all the like. There's no point in doing it, but I'm gonna do it.
Read all the different Jewish Bibles, please.
Damn, Jewish Bibles.
I want to hear what they have to say.
Why the Jewish? Why not like Cause I was gonna start with Muslim, Jehovah.
Oh, Muslim would be sick too.
The Quran.
What's the Quran?
Jewish.
The Quran.
That's Muslim.
Yeah.
Allah.
Quran is, well, be good. Yeah, and then there's the Talmud.
I don't know what the fuck that
That's
is.
from Jewish, but I think there's 3 different Jewish books. There's Talmud and there's another one. They usually go off of not the Talmud, the other one.
You got the like the regular one, the Christian one,
Yeah.
fucking
The
King
Holy
James.
the Holy Bible.
Yeah, the Holy Bible.
I don't know too many religions.
And you know what's crazy is
Hinduism.
Hinduism, the Hindu way. I read a book on that shit. That switched when I read that book. It switched my whole thought. It unlocked my super conscious, and then it switched my whole.
Read up on Buddhism too. I kind of want to hear about that.
That shit was crazy, bro. When I read that book, my whole thoughts changed, bro. Like, absolutely went bonkers, fool. Like, that's when completely shit me. I ain't gonna lie, that book completely shit my brain. But the Hindu way, Hinduism. But yeah, so I read like I feel like that's a whole. That's not even. That's different than just history. Now I'm thinking like that's like because. If you think about it, unless you got touched by God and you could prove it, that shit damn near fiction.
Yeah.
So the history is damn near more actualized. Some of it at least.
You said history?
Yeah.
You said it's actualized?
Because I think it could be proven.
No.
Okay.
How can you prove? How were we made?
No, I'm talking about fucking American culture.
Oh, you're talking about American
culture.
Yeah,
like civilization.
Oh, okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
I was thinking civilization too, though. Like, but like, is it a religion? Now, this is the question: is civilization a scientific thing or a religious thing? Did God make us, or we just formed? From...
Yeah, like them. I'm not focused on them questions.
Yeah.
I'm gonna reach like
I'm
not focused on them questions because they say the aliens dropped us here. Like that's what young Pharaoh was preaching. Like the aliens dropped here, and he was also preaching the melatonin and how you a melon-like being. And melon-like beings is better than a non-melon-like beings. Basically saying that black people is better than every other race.
The hell.
Yeah, that's why they say.
Racist.
Yeah, but he said like it was a fact. Oh, I didn't research it. I tried to research
I don't know if that's a fact.
I didn't research it. Yeah, I didn't research it. But they say because the pineal gland is calcified. But like I said, I don't have that much research on it. On that, like everything he was saying, I was just taking it all at face value and just hearing it and opening my mind to it. And then, but like I said earlier, it was taking me everywhere. So I had to hone in. I'm honing in on history. Yeah. I'm gonna finish the Black history in America. Then I'm gonna go to American history,
civilization,
and then I think civilization. Or that's what I'm finna do. I had to restart the audio. That's what I'm gonna do. And how the timer looking?
Good.
Your phone died. I thought about to say that's that what mom be doing.
Way.
That's how mom be doing it. That shit phone died. Nigga, it's over with.
I thought it was done. I was like, my shit was on like 16.
But are you interested with like? Do you have any interest in any of the things that I said like that? Obviously, you pointed out the little find out about the. But would you go in your own time and research that shit?
I don't care about history enough.
Okay.
I know history repeats itself and all this crazy. I don't want to go learn about it. I'm cool.
No, that makes sense. There's other things you can learn about.
Yeah.
There's hella other subjects.
Learn about nature.
Yeah, there's hella other.
Astronomy.
There's hella other subjects. But there's more. You don't have to look at it like that. One thing I learned, because I read so much about philosophy, bro, that, bro, you can literally learn about, like, you like 3D design. Like, you can damn near learn about damn near that subject. Like, that's a subject. Like, you know, there's hella subjects. Like, you don't have to be like astronomy, or it doesn't have to be like one of them the school preach ones, like just learning about electrician, like electricity and shit like that's a subject.
Yeah, no, I already know.
Because I did that.
I was just saying it like vague. Like astronomy.
I did astronomy too. I did astronomy too. Stephen Hawking's book is a pretty good one. That was the most hardest read I ever did. That was like definitely a hard read. But I took a break from that and I started doing skill-based learning on subjects. Mm-hmm. Like videography. I started learning about videography, like actual videography and people who wrote books on videography. Then I learned about influencing people. The subject of influencing people. That's changed. That's why I got this skill. Because of them books. Like I'm so hooded, bro. I got that skill because of those books.
What wait, okay. You talking about That's what
influencing people. How to influence people.
Mm-hmm.
Like so there's like you don't have to like be on basically what I'm pointing out is them school subjects ain't like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's
like
literally a vague.
like there's certain skill subjects you go learn
like
about.
sub. Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Yeah, that you could learn about.
There's sub subjects to it, like science. For instance, there's so many different electricity, so many different types of science.
Yeah, and there's skill based subjects too that you could learn about. That's what I'm pointing out. Like you can learn about skill based.
You can learn about basketball, literally.
Yeah, literally, literally, like the subject, like literally, like the teams. You got people who's interested in that. I'm not interested in that. Yeah. Like dinner at all. Like how you said, hell, I'm not interested in that. Like learning about all the teams, watching old ass Chicago Bulls games. Yeah, like nah, I'm not interested in sports. I would think it would be smart to learn that if you're planning to start your own sport.
Yes, or or if your sport's better.
Why would you need to know the history of it if your sport's better?
So you know everything. I don't know. I guess no. There is no reason to know history. You're right.
You just need to find an exploit.
You just got to know the history of. From when these rules were set, I guess.
Yeah.
Just know everything from there.
Yeah, and I wouldn't even say that. I would say more so a player maybe should know about more rules, but you just as a better, you just need the exploits.
Yeah, I mean, like, the way you do it, yeah. But I'm saying the way most people do it.
No, but even then, they just know statistical.
Yeah, they just know player. Yeah,
that's their exploit.
Yeah, that's all.
They think that knowing these stats, it's gonna give them an edge in the market. They're just looking for that edge.
Yeah, that's all it is.
That's it. Y'all can see, I'm very passionate. Or have some passion in learning about the history. The only thing that's bad about it is, I'm not gonna lie to y'all, I do not like to read no more. I was so serious. I'd rather listen to an audiobook and keep playing that same audiobook, especially on history, because these are not really tangible things I could take with me. Mm-hmm. Like when I was doing the when I was doing the psychology, self-help books. Mm-hmm. I could note take and practice them.
Yeah, you could put
those practical.
Yeah.
But let's say I want to learn about Drake wrote a book. Mm-hmm. I'm not gonna be highlighting shit and put it on a document and like, you know what I'm saying? I could do that and put key moments of his life and the key thoughts I said and put my notes on it. I could do that. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but no.
But it's like, you know.
Hey, I know this guy named Horatio. Look, he does this, and I remember back when he was 6 years old.
Yeah, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah, nah, it won't help you.
Yeah, that's basically it. Will like you will get the knowledge on it, but it won't it would boost your life, right? Don't get it wrong. Yeah, but it's not gonna be an immediate effect.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
It's not as practical as a self-help book.
It's more like you're gonna see things in the world.
Yep, you gonna have a better perception.
Yeah, better perception on certain things.
Yeah, that's it.
Like
So like that's I kind of. You think I should do that, or should I still take notes on?
I don't think it's nothing wrong with it, or what? Or you saying, the audiobook? I don't think.
No. I mean, take notes.
Nah, I don't think you should take notes on that.
Because
you're still gaining the knowledge, right?
Yeah,
there's no reason to take notes.
Yeah, because it's like Malcolm X. So I remember when I read his 700-page book. That shit was crazy. They said that nigga was gay. My dad, he got into it with me. Not into it like that. Like basically, he see how we had that little discussion. Yeah. We be having the little discussions, very calm. I would say that was calm, but they said Manuel Manning, whatever that nigga name was, he made that shit seem like he was doing gay activities to get money while he was in prison.
What? I heard it here first, y'all.
They've been heard that.
Second, third, or fourth.
Yeah, they've been say that.
He said Malcolm X is.
But you know what I'm saying? Before y'all tee up on me in the comments, I'm gonna clip this. My dad was going back and forth and proving it wrong. What do I believe? I don't give a fuck. I don't care. I don't care. But they said that he was fruity in the pen to get some money in sexual favor or to get benefits. You know how it is when, you know what I'm saying, nobody check paying your line. So that's what it was. Also, I had people, my father, and he had a friend. He called people up to give me to renegade them thoughts. Oh, he was. You know what I'm saying? That was my leader. That's why. What you saying? Yeah. That shit has been debunked. He was like, that shit has been debunked. I didn't fall through with it because I really don't care. Like I'm gonna focus more so on the effects of what he did for the community than if he was gay or not. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Make a difference.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm like, it was just a thought. You know what I'm saying? Words for thought.
Yeah, a random thing.
Yeah, words for thought. But you know what I'm saying? So I'm not going to be taking notes on that. I'm going to listen to the audiobooks and just keep listening to it over and over again. That's what I'm going to be doing. Because I use the AI to tell me how to learn about a certain figure. They pointed me, you should read these books, listen to these speeches, listen to this right here. Mm-hmm. And it said there's certain books that was Martin Luther King's that ain't have an audio book. And I ain't paying no $10. I kept that from my teenage years. I ain't paying shit. I'm getting it the broke way. I'm cracking shit. I'm doing what I gotta do.
Yeah, it's for sure a way to get it for free.
And there is. So what you gotta do is you get this code on GitHub. You gotta put it in Python, some software engineer type of shit, right? That's where I stopped at. I said, let me stop right there on some software engineer shit. But what you'll do is you do some software engineer shit. And then you'll put the text, you'll import the PDF into that software that is software engineer shit. You'll import the PDF to that thing right there, and then it will turn it into a voice that reads to you.
Okay, I got you. That sounds insane.
Yeah, that's what you would do. I had that link too. I had that whole thing. I was on there.
Yeah,
they didn't have it. It didn't have it.
Oh, it didn't have it.
It didn't have it. It didn't have it.
Oh wow.
It was one of them ones. Like the Martin Luther King, they had that shit on the locks.
Oh yeah.
They had it on the locks. I got the PDF for it to read on my own. But the transfer to an audiobook had it under locks. They have no leaked audiobooks of that.
Damn.
Yeah. Yeah, they have hip shit. Like, his history is locked up.
They had his shit hidden like Mein Kampf.
Yeah. I don't know what that is. Say it again.
Mein Kampf?
I don't know what that is.
Hitler's book?
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. He had a book?
Yeah.
Oh,
I think they hid, they probably burnt all them books and hid them or something.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? And that's...
It has some knowledge in it. I want to read it.
Yeah, and it's probably in German, too.
Yeah.
That shit crazy though. But we're gonna move on to the next topic. That was just the stuff. That just recently, like I said, I heard that shit yesterday. Or this morning. It was literally this morning when I was doing all the orders after because I went to sleep at 9:30, bro. I did like 40 orders, nigga. I mean, that's good for business, but 40 orders, nigga, off of tired as hell. Alright, bet. Let's talk about Let's talk about
Nigga said he did 40 orders. That's crazy. After that long ass stream.
Yeah, I did 40 orders. Shit. Let's talk about leaving your body. What that make you think of hearing that? Leaving your body.
I think of being high. That's all I can think of. Leaving your body, out of body experiences.
Ooh.
Leaving your body.
I took it the completely opposite way.
No, completely. First thing I thought was mushrooms, nigga. You're out your body.
Ooh, I was doing it. Okay, so we could expand on that, but we did a huge drug talk, so I'm not gonna really touch. I'm not gonna really touch too much on that one.
I want to hear yours.
Mine was leaving my body because you see when I was on the couch, you see I could go rockhead quick in the sense of like I don't care.
Yeah.
So knowing that, it'd be sometimes it'll be sometimes tough. It would be wise to sometimes. Not why. Let me see. My first instinct is not to think about the other person anymore in this stage of my life. Like, to be considerate. Like, I could come off as... No, it's not I come off. I am very inconsiderate sometimes and don't have that much compassion, like, and things of that nature. Like, I have to... It's not my first instinct to let me think about how they feel. Like, come to me and like, trying to get some consolation.
You're not emotionally intelligent.
In that sense, I'm not emotionally sympathetic. Because I feel like this.
I don't think you're in touch emotionally.
I know how to do it. I did it. My cousin came to me. He was talking about how he wanted to. He had some obstacles in his career, and he was just explaining his obstacles instead of just going, man, you should like what the fuck are you talking about? Do. I sat there and I said, oh really? You will do like this? I sat there and it was a shoulder for him to cry on, man. So that's, you know what I'm saying? I seen it. I said, okay, I could do this shit.
Possibly.
Yeah, I could do that. It's just not my first instinct. First instinct is just...
It's so natural for me.
Oh, is it?
It's so natural. I cry with people if they cry.
Hell no. Get away from me. Get away from me.
That's crazy.
Yeah, like, fuck out of here,
yeah,
bro.
I don't enjoy it, obviously.
Like for this right here, would you rather have a woman that's always mad and like getting in rages, or a woman that's always crying?
A mad woman. Oh no, because you can't take. Ooh, a sad woman.
You pick sad?
Yeah, because I don't like lie. I can't have a woman be out there hella loud around me. You know, when a woman mad, they're gonna be loud.
I could do mad.
I can't because when you're in public, that's embarrassing.
No, I could do mad because my mom.
That makes sense.
That's my mom. Mm-hmm. Now I thought about it because I couldn't do sad because My mom literally is that right there.
Yeah, it's like definition of like hot.
Yeah.
Like, you see heat and cold, she's hot.
Yeah, like you know what I'm saying. Come in the house always screaming, nagging.
You gonna hear her.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying. Yeah. Loud in public.
I can't do it.
Yeah, I don't like that sad.
It embarrasses me.
I could do the sad. Don't get it. I could do, you know what I'm saying? No discrimination, baby. You know what I'm saying? You could be mad or sad or happy. I prefer happy. But you could be, you know what I'm saying?
I could do the sad.
I could do the sad too, but I would prefer the anger because I know how to console. I know how to take blame real easily.
Yeah. No, see, it's cool for me. Like,
but sad. Like, then you think you're depressed.
Yeah, but it ain't gonna make me. I just go smoke a bud.
Hell no. Now you got her on drugs and shit.
I didn't say she had to smoke though. I'm talking about for me.
She goes smoking too.
I'm talking about for me.
She goes smoking too.
No, that's not true.
You know,
I know women that don't smoke.
And if you ask them to smoke, they'll say no.
Yes.
They don't like you. They don't like you.
I don't care.
But they say basically. But what I'm saying is, because I did research on that. I don't know why I did research on that, but they say, I know you're the most influenced when you're in love, and the majority of women who do drugs is because they significant other introduced them to it.
Yeah, most of the time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. No, I'm saying that they've done it before, but they don't like it. It's a different story. No, I'm not gonna introduce nobody. That's crazy.
Yeah. But they don't do it for you. That's usually how I go. They do it for you.
Oh yeah.
Like for instance, like you know when people be like they don't drink, but because the other person got a drink, they would drink too. Mm-hmm. It's more so like that.
That's crazy.
No, like that's literally how it go. Like just a common courtesy. Like when some people like formality would be like, if you want to date with a woman, she wouldn't drink if you don't order a drink. Mm-hmm. But her natural impulse is to get a drink. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of them type of things. Like if I'm
like when you go to a party, like, take a shot.
You know, it's the natural courtesy.
Yeah.
That's what I meant by that.
Yeah, I got you.
Now maybe you know what I'm saying. You gotta do probably convincing to get her on to do it like some. I don't even want to talk about that.
Yeah, that's crazy.
But
like I ain't trying to convince nobody to do nothing.
Yeah,
like do what you do.
Yeah. But they'll offer it like take this.
Yeah.
And they'll take that shit.
Yeah. I wouldn't do that.
But back on topic, he say sad, I say mad because of my mom, and I'm used to that already. You say sad. I don't want to be with those sad women because that's crying all the time.
I don't want to be with either.
But you chose sad over mad.
I would choose sad over mad, yes.
And tell me why you choose sad over mad.
I don't want to be with a person that's first off.
No, why is sad better? Let's do why is
sad better.
Yeah.
There's not too many cons, man. I don't know. I can feel people's emotions, I guess, and I don't want to feel anger.
Okay.
And the sadness is okay with me because I smoke and the sadness goes away.
Okay, so you'll be able to just
cope with
tell her to smoke.
Nah, not her to smoke.
She the one who's sad.
That's fine.
Oh, so you would because
I have to
not
deal
let
with her
it affect
emotions.
you.
Yeah,
not let it affect you.
That's what I'm saying.
You would smoke.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. And she just crying, bro. That shit, bro. When that woman called me, and she was crying, bro. Then I gotta be concerned. Like it's easy to say, fuck it, bro. She just tripping. It's easy to say that shit.
No, it's really easy. I know.
Like you know what I'm saying.
If I like her, it's not easy for me. Now, if it's just some rando, I'm like, yeah, it's
easy. Even if I like her, I could say, you tripping. You like, you know what I'm saying? She be tripping, bro. Just don't even mind it. She be tripping. But I guess you could say the same thing about the crying too, though. Like she's just tripping. But like when she, because I don't see many people cry like that. So when she was crying like that, I was like, hold on, that shit called me. I don't want to be like mad. I could deal with that shit.
I can't do it.
I could deal with that shit. Like she's just tripping, bro. Like she gonna be cool
deal with that, bro. Because I'm like thinking, like, bro, like. You ain't gonna just talk to me however you gonna talk to me, you know what I'm saying? When the person is mad, they gonna say what they want.
And I'm used to that shit, bruh.
You ain't gonna talk to me like that. For real. You get cut off real quick like these.
Oh yeah, nah. I stick it in the butt. Like obviously, like you ain't finna say that, like, you know what I'm saying? I could deal with it though. That's the thing. I could deal with it. Like say if you're forced in that situation, I could deal with that.
On what you said. You stick what in the butt?
No, like I could stick that behavior in the, like, you know what I'm saying?
Okay,
like what is you talking to? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like I believe, like you'll say something mad to me, I say you're amazing. You're so beautiful.
Mm-hmm. No, because you're gonna say some things that it's like you shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah, but they gonna say things. You have to give them a reason to say that.
And then it's like, especially like, oh no, you can't be mad at. You feel like that in public as well. Oh yeah, niggas looking at you crazy. Oh, this nigga in control over there. That's how they looking at you. Yeah.
But they don't know the full story. Yeah. They don't know what she giving up. Yeah. So I know for a fact if I'm getting that treatment, I'm getting something amazing.
Yeah.
to be in that type of relationship.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I know.
Like this is just a 1/10 of the story. No, this is a 1/20th of the story. You know what I'm saying? Like hell no. With Chelsea is 1/20th. Like you don't know how much she actually cared for me and things of that nature.
I know, but I can't just be getting disrespected.
And that's when remember when we was talking about like, would you rather have somebody who speak bad to you but is reliable? Mm-hmm. Would you have somebody who speak good words about you but not reliable? Let's say you got the crybaby woman who you can't really rely on her for nothing, but you get the angry woman, you can rely on her for everything.
I would for sure rather deal with the one that's more reliable.
The one that's angry at you.
Yeah.
That's, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, that weighs out, yeah.
But that's what I'm talking about. The one who angry but hella reliable.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, no, that's different. That's a different story though.
That's why I would be with an angry woman.
So you saying just because she's sad, she's not reliable?
When I think sad, I think breakdown.
Bruh,
so if you breaking down, I can't. You can
still rely on her.
Hell
you saying
no.
it like I was thinking like, damn, I can't call her for nothing.
You can't call them, bruh. They break it down, bruh. Have you messed with somebody depressed?
Yes.
You have.
If you call her mad bitch, she probably ain't gonna answer your phone.
Bruh, you text her.
She probably ain't gonna answer your message.
Bruh, she gonna see it though. Okay. And she gonna know what's right. They know what's right and what's wrong.
But how, bruh? I don't know. I haven't dealt with a person that's mad all the time nor sad all the time. But I've dealt with that sad person.
I dealt with somebody that's sad all the time, depressed sad, don't leave the bed sad.
Yeah, that's their fault. Tell her to get the hell up.
But they can't even be reliable on their own. No. Angry, you could be. They're still getting shit done. They just angry.
I mean, I know sad person that still does everything they're supposed to do.
Who?
I don't know.
I'm not who, but like you serious?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah, not like I don't know how you must be talking about somebody that's deeply depressed.
I was talking about like 16 hours of sleep.
Yeah, that's I have not done with that one.
Yeah,
that's a whole different story.
Cut they
I
cells.
wouldn't be able to tell you. Yeah, I don't know. That's a whole different story.
Nah, I will. I agree though. I'm dragging it. I may be dragging it.
I was like, damn. Yeah.
Nah, I'm dragging. I may be dragging it.
Oh yeah.
But definitely reliable.
Yeah, I'd rather deal with a reliable person.
Yeah, reliable person. But with that being said, leaving your body, the reason I point that up was because I don't have an issue, but it's easy for me to stay in my body and be rock-headed than to be compassionate. I have to intentionally calm. Don't say that. Because, bro, like, I look at people who are able to just talk and just say whatever they want to say in so much awe, bro. I got so much finesse and skill about my wordplay and behaviorism and shit like that it'd be like, I be looking at them like, y'all just, man, I'm envious of y'all. I could do it too, but I know the benefit, the cons of that. The people who just able to just tell a nigga off.
Yeah, I can't do it.
And just be hella brute force, like you, blah, 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 like, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm. Just be 100% straight. I mean, I don't know how that's hard for you, because I feel like sometimes you do. Like, a lot like, you don't go off on niggas, obviously, but you'll just say, like, exactly what you're thinking.
But it don't be, in my head, it don't be bad. Yeah, in my head.
That's in your head.
In my head.
Yeah, sometimes it comes off as crazy, like, damn, like, what?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's how it is.
Mm-hmm. But they also don't come off as, I know what to pick and what to hit at.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's not like it's not a...
Like, you have control over, like, for instance, my dad. That nigga will say literally anything. Mm-hmm. He don't care if he's hurting your feelings or not. Mm-hmm. He doesn't give a fuck. Mm-hmm. I see what you're saying. You think about it before you say it.
Yeah, like, I know how to stop. Mm-hmm. If I'll say a partial now. I'll say, I'm not even going to say that shit.
Yeah, no, see, he'll just go.
Yeah, and then there's some people who just, like say you're talking to somebody, right? And you know they locked in that mindset. Mm-hmm. You telling them they tripping, they, like, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't do that. I know how to skillfully get through it. Yeah. And I know how to skillfully deal with people who, I know how to be a diplomat. Mm-hmm. Like, there's some people who just iron fist, like, I don't fuck with you, get the fuck away from me, and we about to go into blows. Like, you know what I'm saying? I know how to handle those situations differently. Like, I don't fuck with you at all. Yeah. But I know how to still say, you know what I'm saying? Not even probably a dap, but like a nod, and keep it pushing. Yeah. Like, some niggas, it just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, crash out automatically.
Crash out automatically.
Yeah, no.
Like, could even, like, sit in the same room as them.
I haven't had any problems with any people to have that feeling.
Yeah. I can understand, like, but some people put that feeling on some small shit.
Yeah.
But even then, I don't believe in moving like that. Because you're giving them so much control.
Yeah. Wait, what?
when you had to crash out like that.
Oh yeah. That's way too much control. There's not a person in this planet that can control my emotions like that.
Yeah, you know, because like you're getting out your body in a sense of rage, and you're disassociated. You're disassociated with the consequences of your actions.
I feel like as a man, you should never let another man let you feel like that on me. That's just like...
Oh, that's one of your core principles?
I mean, that's just personal.
Yeah, so I said one of your core principles.
Yeah, nah. I will never let another man let me get that angle. Unless he literally does something crazy, like slap my mom or call my mom a B word or something crazy like that. That's the only way I'm getting out of my body.
And even then, I know how to play them cards right, where I wouldn't even get out my body in that moment. Like I know how to play my cards.
I mean, I wouldn't, like I said, it's not even out of my body. I'm just doing what's supposed to happen.
But sometimes what you're supposed to do ain't the best way to do it.
Yeah.
That's what I'm pointing out.
Yeah, I see what you're saying.
Like, if I flash out, he hit her, boom, and I flash out right then and there, I may not be able to get the maximum retribution if I was to actually plan some shit, sneak him, grab him, put him in his crump, and really torture a nigga.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I get what you're saying.
And then also they could be like, you could throw some flags like that nigga wasn't even that mad. I wouldn't even believe he would do that.
Acting like
you know what I'm saying? Now he think it's sweet. Now he over there cocky. In the meantime, I'm plotting. He don't even know that. Yeah. That's what I'm meaning by that. Like,
yeah, I got you.
Like when you move like that,
it may not. Before you do.
You know what I'm saying? It may not be you may have that urge to show that, but it may not be the maximum retribution.
Yeah.
Like, I'm about to get maximum retribution. You kidnapped. 4 deep, skis, put him in the trunk, rip some toes off, get that nigga the Deion Sanders with no anesthesia. I'm so serious. Get that nigga the LeVar Ball with no anesthesia.
For real.
But that's what I'm talking about. That's a bad man. That's a bad man right there. But that's basically it with the leave your body. I was just thinking about being more compassionate and being able to understand other people's situations and shit like that. But yeah, that's it. That's podcast number 22.
Yeah, it was deuce.
Uh-huh.
I was it felt short it felt long. I don't know how it felt.
No, it felt good. No, it felt good. I feel like this is an appropriate time. My body is breaking down on me.
Yeah, I'm tired, y'all.
Yeah, as we speak, my body is breaking down. I'm feeling a mucus build up.
Bruh. This morning, when I got home from that stream, bruh, I'm telling you, I felt like sick or something.
Yeah.
It was just from tiredness. I was like, bruh, no way.
Yeah, I'm saying. I feel the same way. I feel the same way.
Yeah.
I've been waking up only 5 hours of sleep. But I can't complain. Our friend Maji, that nigga on 2 hours of sleep right now. Demon. Yeah. Because he had to go to work.
I'm only on 4.
Yeah, that nigga's a demon.
Yeah, he's a menace.
Yeah.
Why he chilling, though? He gonna sit there and chill. Yeah.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. But all right then, y'all. We finna cut episode 22. Peace.